1. What is the purpose of an Azure DevOps agent? A. To monitor pipelines. B. To execute pipeline jobs. C. To configure YAML files. D. To track work items. Answer. B. To execute pipeline jobs. 2. Which task in Azure Pipelines is used to deploy a web app to Azure App Service? A. Azure Web Deploy. B. Azure App Service Deploy. C. Publish to Azure. D. Azure Artifact Deploy. Answer. B. Azure App Service Deploy. 3. Which Azure DevOps feature allows you to store and manage Docker images? A. Azure Pipelines. B. Azure Artifacts. C. Azure Repos. D. Azure Container Registry. Answer. D. Azure Container Registry. 4. What does the term epics refer to in Azure boards? A. Large work items broken into smaller ones. B. A type of query. C. Tasks assigned to multiple team members. D. Completed work items. Answer. A. Large work items broken into smaller ones. 5. Which format is primarily used for defining Azure pipelines? A. JSON. B. XML. C. YAML. D. Markdown. Answer. C. YAML. 6. In Azure DevOps, what is a gated check-in? A. Automatic merging after approval. B. A validation build before commit. C. A feature toggle mechanism. D. Scheduled pipeline execution. Answer. B. A validation build before commit. 7. Which artifact type can be created using Azure Artifacts? A. Docker images. B. Maven packages. C. Helm charts. D. All of the above. Answer. D. All of the above. 8. What is the default branch created in Azure Repos? A. Main. B. Master. C. Dev. D. Trunk. Answer. A. As of recent standards. 9. How can you trigger an Azure pipeline when a branch is updated? A. By using a manual trigger. B. By creating a scheduled job. C. By adding a trigger condition in the YAML file. D. By enabling continuous delivery. Answer. C. By adding a trigger condition in the YAML file. 10. What is the primary purpose of Azure DevOps test plans? A. To track bugs. B. To organize manual and automated tests. C. To define work item types. D. To monitor pipelines. Answer. B. To organize manual and automated tests. 11. What is the function of service hooks in Azure DevOps? A. Integrate Azure DevOps with external services. B. Manage permissions for repositories. C. Automate builds and releases. D. Test REST API calls. Answer. A. Integrate Azure DevOps with external services. 12. Which of the following is not a supported artifact type in Azure Artifacts? A. NPM packages. B. Ruby gems. C. Python packages. D. NuGet packages. Answer. B. Ruby gems. 13. What does the resources keyword in a YAML pipeline define? A. Environment variables. B. External repositories or pipelines. C. Test cases. D. Deployment stages. Answer. B. External repositories or pipelines. 14. How can you secure sensitive information in Azure pipelines? A. Store it in variables in plain text. B. Use variable groups with secret values. C. Add it to the YAML pipeline. D. Encrypt it in source control. Answer. B. Use variable groups with secret values. 15. What is the purpose of a retention policy in Azure pipelines? A. To store old builds indefinitely. B. To clean up builds and releases after a set period. C. To cache dependencies for faster builds. D. To enforce code quality checks. Answer. B. To clean up builds and releases after a set period. 16. Which of the following is a limitation of self-hosted agents in Azure DevOps? A. Cannot run custom scripts. B. Require manual updates and maintenance. C. Limited to YAML pipelines. D. Only support Linux environments. Answer. B. Require manual updates and maintenance. 17. In Azure repos, what is the function of a pull request? A. Merge code changes from one branch to another. B. Automatically trigger builds. C. Delete branches after merging. D. Create a new repository. Answer. A. Merge code changes from one branch to another. 18. Which Azure CLI command creates a new Azure DevOps project? A. AZ DevOps project create. B. AZ pipelines create. C. AZ repos create. D. AZ DevOps init. Answer. A. AZ DevOps project create. 19. What is blue-green deployment in Azure DevOps? A. Deploying to multiple environments simultaneously. B. A strategy to reduce downtime during deployment. C. Using different YAML configurations for stages. D. Running a pipeline in parallel jobs. Answer. B. A strategy to reduce downtime during deployment. 20. What is the task keyword used for in an Azure pipeline YAML file? A. To define manual approvals. B. To specify a specific job to execute. C. To run an activity like a script or deployment. D. To set global pipeline variables. Answer. C. To run an activity like a script or deployment. 21. What does the term CI in Azure Pipeline stand for? A. Continuous integration. B. Continuous inspection. C. Code inspection. D. Cloud integration. Answer. A. Continuous integration. 22. Which Azure DevOps tool is used for managing work items? A. Azure Pipelines. B. Azure Boards. C. Azure Repos. D. Azure Artifacts. Answer. B. Azure Boards. 23. What is the purpose of a deployment group in Azure DevOps? A. To organize team members. B. To manage agent pools. C. To specify target machines for deployment. D. To configure YAML pipelines. Answer. C. To specify target machines for deployment. 24. Which of the following can trigger a pipeline in Azure DevOps? A. A code push. B. A pull request. C. A scheduled time. D. All of the above. Answer. D. All of the above. 25. What does a work item in Azure DevOps represent? A. A completed pipeline. B. A unit of work to be tracked. C. A team member's assignment. D. A repository configuration. Answer. B. A unit of work to be